My name is Natan Sharanksy. I'm 28 years old. So 3 years ago, I got my first refusal. Almost the same time I got married, and we had a very hard year because I was haunted, I was arrested sometimes, persecuted in different forms. I want to thank all those our Jewish friends who support us, in my case and the other refusees.
You can arrest a body, you cannot put in prison a spirit.
What was important was to win and to go ahead and to make Aliyah to Israel. That's what was important.
Even in this happiest day of our life, I am not going to forget of those who still continue their struggle for the right to immigrate and for their human rights.
We've just seen scenes of jubilation as Natan Sharanksy arrived in Eretz Israel celebrating his freedom from prison a little over a decade ago. And now, walking the streets of Moscow once again as the Minister of Trade and Industry for the government of Israel. His story continues to inspire us, as does the monthly exodus of 5,000 to 6,000 of our fellow Jews from the former Soviet Union to new lives in Eretz Israel. It's an incredible story.
Even if it looks like the same city, when you talk to the people, you see that it's a very different country. People enjoy life much more deeply and with much more security and confidence. Here it was our foreign office. Here it was our headquarters of our operational department. Here we were planning our demonstrations. Here was the center of celebrations of Jewish holidays when people who didn't know what it is to be Jew, but knew that there is one day, Simchat Torah, when Jews are supposed to dance, and tens of thousands were packing here and were dancing, remember? But that was like the first public expression of Jewish feelings here. Then, during the time of active struggle, it turned into the main center of the meetings of the refuseniks every Saturday, and sometimes the results of this meeting, as you see, were very fruitful. Thank you.
You can feel yourself part of Jewish people, even if you are a lonely person in the punishing cell in KGB prison. And that was a very strong and powerful feeling of interconnection, of being part of your people. And that's the feeling which helped me survive, helped me to continue struggling. So if I could do it in prison, definitely everybody can do it living in a small town in the United States.
I went to the cell, and it happened to be much smaller even than I remember. Right. And I think the fact that
he completed the circle because he wanted to live for Israel, to immigrate. He fought this, and he helped other people. He left, and he didn't come here just to visit. He came here with a mission.
Today, Israel should be not simply the shelter of exiles, but the magnet which is attracting Jews from all over the world by the quality of its life, Jewish life and general life. Successful absorption is the key for the strong Aliyah.
The greatest exodus of Jewish people in our history, which became possible to the great extent because all Jews of the world were united in this struggle. After this 6,000 months, which only 10 years ago could be like a revolutionary achievement, today seems like a normal, ordinary, almost secondary thing. We should continue multiplying our efforts for their successful absorption in Israel and for their successful coming to Israel.
And then the unique process of gathering of exiles continues. And it's very important that it will continue and will be completed. This is something that can be done only by all the Jews of the world.
I hope the great Aliyah in the future will come. And this is why we are here. We want to say to people, come.
We are in the middle of this unique exodus, and the strongest contribution which we can make to the future of Jewish people is to support it.
The 8 years of the most fearful oppression in Soviet jails are no match for the 3,000 years of the Jewish striving for liberty.
Mr. Gorbachev, let these people go. Let them go. Let them go.
Our struggle didn't start today. As long as we struggle, our history and justice are on our side. Am Israel Chai.
The job is not over yet. Although Sharansky came back as the Minister of Commerce, but there are still many Sharansky waiting right here. And we have to get them out before it's too late, because I don't know what the political situation will be tomorrow. Today we can do it, so let's do it, because I don't know what will be tomorrow. Maybe the gate will be closed again.
While the Operation Exodus campaign is over, the exodus continues. 5,000 to 6,000 Jews from the former Soviet Union are leaving anti-Semitism, leaving political chaos for freedom, hope, and new lives in Israel each and every month.
I wish to go to Israel. My dream is to live in Israel, and now I'm dreaming of it every day and every minute.
The fact that you realize that you participate actively in the thousands of years of unique Jewish history, and you are participating in building this future, that's what gives you the feeling of the strength, of power, and connection with other Jews. But for this, you must really be involved in all possible ways in building Jewish life. And UJ is one of the important tools, or one of the very important organizations which gives you such an opportunity.